and it got pushed in. This needs to come out. If I can get it out, I don't know if I can. That needs to come out. Need to get this down. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we got the boss out here. Kind of look over what we've done so far, and it turned out about as well as I thought it would. Showing like how the back of the door sits, which I don't either. I know somebody suggested this before, but to get the old door, what we see down there. So I pulled it out of the barn, and we're going to fit it on the Bronco just to see where that door line kind of matches up. If it matches up with it well and everything looks good, then we may just be fixing the door. It has some cracks and dents and dings in it, but right now, if it works, then I'm just gonna go with it and probably sell the new door. But let's go over there and look right quick, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Basically, like I've said the whole time, don't like how this isn't even, and my gap's too narrow up here and too wide down there. That's because I got it shimmed pretty heavy down here. So we're gonna take all the shims off here and on the inside of these doors, all back to normal. Put the new hinges on the old door, which looks kind of rough, I know, but then we'll probably pop that trim off. Don't really need it up there, so we can see that this edge better. Anyways, throw it up there, see how it fits. If it looks good, as in here, we may go and pull the mechanism out of this door and put it back in that door, and hopefully it'll all look better. And then there's something weird out there, but more this week too. I'm gonna start sanding this back down, start coming in here and filling these holes. It just looks terrible with how many we got in here, and just filling the ones we don't need anymore best we can. There's some that we can use, like right there and right there, to kind of reattach it to the panels, but some, like just these here, are just holes, so we'll fill them up. And we also got to finish this up too through here, get this all welded up. But tonight I think I'm just gonna concentrate on getting the new door off, putting the old door back on, seeing how it fits. If we need to shim it, then we'll shim it, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, I kind of knew what she was gonna say as soon as she saw it. It does look better, I must admit. It does look a lot better than it did, but still not how I really want it. And I know she's way more perfectionist than I am, so if she notices it on there, then they ain't gonna win any shows, you know what I mean. But anyways, let's get the new door off, get the hinges, all the shims out of everything, and then we'll take the molding off the old door, put the hinges on a new door, put it up there, and just see how it fits, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna set y'all here, probably put a fan on you so don't overheat, and we'll just chip away at it, see if this door may fit better, or may throw my A-pillar off some, possibly. I don't know yet, but we'll just deal with whatever comes. So let's just turn around here and we'll get to work right quick. Okay, well, got the old door on. It is, of course, scraping the bottom like I did with the other one. I think I'm gonna put the fender on it. See how well it lines up with that, as in how far the door needs to come out. I don't know. Hinge isn't really giving any. I know the reason the door don't fit is because it's probably almost the same exact dimensions as a new one. So it means I'm gonna do some shimming. Let's take it back off, and we'll put a thick shim down here. See if that helps swing it up some, and then we'll put the fender on it and see how that looks. I may have to do some more to it, but let's start with that. Well, we got, I guess, a result tonight. Fender's on it. No need to make any adjustments to the door. Still really good there, and back to really bad back here. Need that latching mechanism on it to kind of help guide me a little bit, but even out here is okay. All the way through here is okay. I could put a shim on this to open this up a little bit, and put 2 thick shims on the bottom of this one to kind of push the door that way. And the fender is doing the popping up thing again. But I don't think it's that piece in here. They kind of got to flatten out, because I think this is rounded too much for that to make a difference. Kind of trying to see down there. But if we take that out, that may lower that. This fit better. But as far as adjusting the door in and out, that fits pretty good. Just need to lift this back up. I think I'm gonna end the video there tonight. See, I'm a sweaty mess. I'm gonna do a little bit of pinstripe before I head in. With the old door on there, it don't look half bad. Just needs to figure out how to bring that back up. I don't want to do any more shims at the bottom, because it's gonna make my gaps all kind of wonky. So I may have to actually move the A-pillar forward a little bit. So take it off, bend it back a little bit more at the top. Now bring that top hinge more to the front. Hopefully leave that bottom one almost where it is. And that in turn should give me the what I need to bring that back up. So I think we might try that. Next time is mess with the top of the A-pillar, put in the vise and bend that flange out more so it has more of an angle to the front. Maybe that'll bring that back up, and if it does and the door fits good, then we'll put the mechanism back in it and make sure that everything fits and latches okay, and we'll just use that old door. I have to strip it and weld a bunch of stuff and take some dents out, but I mean it's fixable. Besides, like the new one, because there's nothing wrong with it. But anyways, hopefully I'll be out tomorrow a little bit. I do want to fill in the holes on the kick panel some, so we may do a little bit of that in between messing with the A-pillar some more. But I think that's my next step. Push the A-pillar forward a little bit and see what that gets us. But anyways, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. Tonight, I think we're going to switch the insides of the new door out and put in the old door. Just reason being is the old door fits a lot better, as in and out wise, and I don't have to do anything to it. Let me turn you around and kind of show you what I mean. I think last time we discovered that the door fits almost perfect right there and up here, as is in and out, and even down going to the outer rocker. It's just a little off right there and up here. But I think if we replace the latching mechanism, you can see exactly where this will end up. And if it helps it, then I'm thinking about shimming the inside hinge on this top piece. I hear you. He's pretty vocal tonight. Anyways, shimming this hinge here and pulling it this way a little bit before I mess with the A-pillar any. If everything turns out good, then we got some repairs to do. That all needs to go down, and we'll try to repair it best we can. Got some cracks here, but I think my wife likes it better because it's original to the Bronco, and it does seem to feel a lot better, like I said, with this in and out. But if y'all know more about this, can you see back here in this gap, like where it bolts up to? Just let me know. She thinks it's a little bit too wide in there, which it is a little wide, especially up top. So my thing is thinking about putting a shim in here. If it opens, well, it should close that up and open this a little bit more. So we might try that first, see what that gives us, and then we'll take the inside handle and the latch out and put it on the old door, and just kind of go from there. I don't know what he's about to do, but he's about to make a mess. Oh, you're about to make a mess. Anyways, that's what I plan on doing tonight. We'll see if we can get this door fit a little bit better, and if it fits pretty good, then we'll flip it around next time and work on the pasture side, which coming out here today. It's Thursday. We're going to the lake again this weekend. I think it's the last weekend we can actually go before school starts. So we're gonna do that with kiddos and see what he's doing. It's not very smart. Let's see bad written all over this. Hopefully my block is secure. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Anyways, like I said, we're going to the lake this weekend. So I'm going to try to get our Sunday. I'm going to try this tonight and see how it goes. I'm going to set you up, and we have to start taking stuff apart and trying to fit everything. I don't know if y'all can hear me that well, but the window channel still in this, and I could barely fit my arm through it, but it did raise it up in the back a little bit. Still don't have a real good gap back here. It's super tight all the way down. Getting right up here is really tight. But I think we can open that up with a shim on this body mount bolt right here, if we can get the door lined up right. I think next, I'm gonna get the new door, take all the internals out of it, put it in this door, and see how well it latches. This is about as close as I ever got it so far. This looks better through here too. Don't know how, but I think need to put that latch on and see if we got it high enough that it'll latch higher, and then maybe we can put a body mount shim underneath this bolt to kind of open this seam up just a little bit towards the top, and that will kind of close this one a little bit, I think, maybe. Let's get the stuff out of this one quick and put it on the old door. I think we have a really good result from that. So you see here, but it's really close, like really close. And it's still good over here. Gap seems just a little big, but this gap kind of got better, especially right through here. Still a little tight right in here, which we can fix that with the shim underneath this body mount here, and kind of open that up a little bit towards the top. But that is super close. Let me know what y'all think. This one's pretty spot on here. Even this is better than I thought it'd be through here. This is all flat through here. Man, this door is just bent in a little bit on this edge, so I have to pop that out a little bit. Kind of see a crease in it. But I think I'm gonna get the boss lady out here to look at it and see what she thinks. I'll be right back. All right, good news. She thought it was okay, so I think we're good on this for right now. I think next time we'll probably put the Bronco around, start working on the passenger side. I still need to weld up the inner rocker on this side, and that front plate for the A-pillar on this side. Probably have to cut the strip I put in on the pillar for the passenger side. Kind of do like we did over here, piece it back together. I'm going to try to fit the new door, see how that goes, but we may turn to the old one if it turns out as good as this one's looking right now. I know my gaps are kind of off still. There's a little bit too much gap at the front, but it's just shuts nice now. That line is pretty good, about as good as I think I can get it. The top of the door lines up decent. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. But I do know now that the door, we're gonna use this, gonna need a lot of work. As in, I got dents and stuff, I think I showed you before. Right here is kind of creased down. So we pop that out, that'll take care of this kind of lip on here. Of course, this is kind of wallered out and dented in. That needs to be kind of come out a little bit. And it's kind of pushed in. This needs to come out. If I can get it out, I don't know if I can. That needs to come out. I need to get this down and weld that up best I can. That's what worries me the most. Crack here, crack here. Got a dent right here. This is all pretty good through here. I don't feel anything. And surprisingly enough, there's really no like bad rust underneath here. It seems to be all surface rust. So we got some dings and just general, just make it look nicer. When I close it, it looks kind of off, and then that latch helps a bunch. So I'm okay with it being right there. It's really close, and my gap is just a little too tight, but it gets better as it goes down. Just right through here, and over here has a really big gap down here. That gap's pretty good there. So let me know your thoughts on the gap on this side. If that's too thick, too wide of a gap, let me know what you do. But right now I'm liking how that's sitting. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me this evening. Like I said, we're going to the lake tomorrow, so I'm ending on a happy note for the weekend. Sunday we'll come back and probably flip the Bronco around. Probably come in here. Hopefully I'll get here early enough I can go through that box. If not, we'll just get the new passenger door and get the front plate for the A-pillar, put it on there, kind of mock everything up. See how the door sits. I know the door is kind of off last time I did it. So we'll get that all squared away, and if it doesn't work, then we'll put the old door back on it and see how that goes. I know the old door isn't as bad shape as this, I don't think. So we may be able to work with it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm feeling really good. Glad the wife gave me a thumbs up. So don't want to mess with it anymore right now. So we'll go to pasture side, like I said, and mess with that. But thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you Sunday, hopefully. Hey guys, welcome back. Getting here kind of late on Sunday. Cats missed us. Still, Mr. Fat Boy's in here and Cece's made her way in. But I think we're just gonna work on the kick panel today. I'm gonna try to weld up a few spots. Boss lady said to make it a short video, so I think maybe about 15-20 minutes, and then I had to head in. So it'll be enough time and pull the door off, get my copper paddle, weld up some of the holes on the kick panel that put in there that we're not going to need, because I think we're good with what we have. I really like to get a set of professional eyes on this, but at the moment I'm really happy. This area we're working on, I'm going to take the fender off, plug up a few holes in here, maybe grind down a little bit, make it look a little bit nice. Try not to overheat it. I do know we need to finish welding up the inner rocker and attaching it to the rear tub on both sides. Anyways, if you can't tell, it's hot out here. So Probably won't spend too much time, but just enough to get some welds in and just get a little further than not doing anything today at all. So let me set you up. Cat's rubbing on your stool, and we'll start to put some weld in some holes. Let me set you up over here, and we'll get to work. All right, we're in here about 25 minutes or so. Got these plugged up here. Could use a little bit more in here. Got those done. Those are actually under here. And if I weld those, I'll be welding it to it. Which, I mean, I don't see why I can't if I'm happy with everything. Can't go ahead and weld the kick panel in where it goes. I was actually thinking I might bring the kick panel off, but I don't know now. And we do have to clean up the inside here. You can see we got some welds that need to be knocked down. But I'm going to cut this here to bring that down. You can tell it's a little bit higher. You can cut that seam here. Push this down, then cut the excess off and weld up here. The fender's gonna be over, so you won't be able to see it. Just like fender's gonna be over this too, you won't be able to see this unless you look back up underneath the fender. I do think that this is gonna come back off eventually. And I'll do some final welding and grinding on here. Need to recut. And grind this out through here and here. Well, if I grind out anymore, I'm gonna lose that whole thing. Might drill a hole and put a few more welds in this area, kind of stiffen it up. And of course this needs to come back here. Anyways, kind of all I want to do now is gonna get some of these filled up a little bit. We still got more to do. I want to get that rust off all that as well. But anyways, that's all I had time for tonight. I think I might try to get in just a little bit of pinstriping. But that'll do it for this week. Like I said, next week we may flip the Bronco around and start on the pasture side, getting everything kind of together where it's supposed to go. I'm going to try to get a lot more time out here, especially next weekend. I think I can maybe get that pasture side all fit together, hopefully how we need it. And then come back in and start welding stuff up if everything looks all right, like how this side come out. I'm really happy with it. But anyways, thank you for the support, and we'll catch you next week.